So I was standing at the checkout line at the supermarket in Los Angeles, a New Yorker for many years, replanted back to my home state. And I was trying not to pull a face at the woman at the register because as I came up with my cart, she smiled, looked right at me, and in a chirpy voice said, "How you doing today?" My first New York instinct was to say, "What's it to you?" I'm thinking, is she in a cult, working on commission? Did we media socially on social media? What the hell's with this woman? Why is she staring at me? Now, flash forward a few years, I'm still living in California. And now when I check out my own groceries, I smile at the security guard on my way out. "You have a nice day," I say, looking right at him. Go figure. Times change. And I love the street smarts I developed in New York, but wow, are we connecting less and less every year when we're right in front of people and you can feel it? The great news is communication skills matter even more. They've increased in value, even when it's a video post. You ever watch a beginning speaker read a speech instead of delivering it? All you see is the top of their head while they're reading. And of course, the next level is a memorized speech with a speaker looking all over the room and the floor and the ceiling, trying to remember those words. And they almost never look at you. How'd that make you feel? Connected? Me neither. So when I see a great speaker, their eye contact feels like a kind of rapport, almost like the speaker knows me, like they were speaking directly to me, even in a video. Sure, eye contact takes guts. The heart of people's fear of public speaking goes straight back to a caveman's fear of glittering eyes staring from the gloom beyond the campfire. Get over it. It's an audience, not a saber-toothed tiger. And 99% of the time, you won't get attacked by them. Look at people. One of those pairs of glittering eyes might turn out to be your next client. Find the familiar faces to start. Plant some genuine friends in the audience if you have to. Eventually, you'll find the confidence to connect with new faces. And ask questions with your eyes. You get what I mean? It doesn't have to be spoken, just the way you connect that implies the subtext. Does that make sense? Using notes kills eye contact. Get rid of them as much as possible. Don't hide in them. Use bullet points if you must. Short ones, not long ones that you have to read from the page or turn away from us as you looked at the slide projected behind you and read that. Don't turn away. Good preparation makes notes unnecessary for most speaking. Don't forget to smile with your eyes. You can actually persuade people with just your gaze. A bit of steady eye contact denotes confidence and sincerity. And remember, the act of public speaking is not really about you. Not really. We all have built-in radar that decides and can tell when someone's in it for the glory. Sure, there's great pleasure in delivering a dynamic presentation, but it's about offering something of value to your audience while including the gift of your eye contact. And it's a delicious high when afterwards your audience comes up to you with a look that says, "Wow," or "Thank you," or "I got it." Don't miss their gift of eye contact. It's part of your speaking fee. Now, I've got a super practical action tip for a live audience for you in just a second. First, for more great tips, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've grown as a coach over the last 30 years. I was a speaker coach like my father, but now I'm an influence coach. What I coach today is how to get results from your speaking, more sales, more inspiration, more influence with your audience. My clients have ranged from United Nations protocol officers to stand-up comics, professional speakers. I've even coached the most famous heavy metal bass player in Brazil while he played the bass. And are you frustrated that your clients don't even look at you when you speak? Do your audiences have trouble remembering your name half an hour after you speak? I can show you how to connect starting tomorrow and then release the communication giant inside you. Message me. Let's find out together if we're the right fit to create permanent transformation in you and your message. Okay, so here's that great action tip I was talking about. During your next live speech, look at someone in the audience and practice holding their gaze for a count of 3 Mississippi. In your mind, look right at them and say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Then move on to a different part of the room and repeat that with someone new. It's way better than ping-ponging all around the room. Too fast, it makes you look nervous. Try it. See you on the next tip. Hey, if you want those tips on video conferencing and how to connect, message me and I'll send them to you. And I'll tell you about things like the eye triangle. Good stuff.